my channel, a little bit of everything with Erin. Today we'll be doing a crafting project. We will be placing HTV on a blank bag. I went to Target and I was searching their little dollar section, which I never find any good stuff like you guys do. It's not fair. Anyway, I found this super cute bag, $7, and it's just screaming for some HTV. So I'm going to add some on if you guys want to see the UPC. And you can see that it's $7. And it came with this little keychain with this little puffy ball. So I found some glitter in my stash. I thought this would look super cute on this bag because it's like a nice dark charcoal color. And I thought this would be really cute. So we're going to go make a monogram. Let's do that next.
Okay, so now we're going to make the monogram. I am in my Silhouette studio. I have designer edition, but it doesn't matter which one you have. If you don't have a font, you can go to defont.com and just type in monogram, and there's a couple of free fonts there. There are some that you can pay for that will have commercial use if you're selling the item. And then if you need to, I do have a tutorial on how to make your own rounded monogram. I will put that in the description box below. So I'm just going to come over to the left and hit the text button and then go to the right and go to my fonts. And as you can see, I already have my monogram picked. It's Monogram KKSC. I'm going to put the initials in. I use first name, last name, middle name. And then I just size that. I'm going to right click and hit ungroup. I'm going to unclick the O. I'm going to make the B and the A a little smaller. And this is personal preference. Change the size as you want. And then I like the two letters on the end to kind of overlap the middle letter a little bit. And because I have that overlap, I need to weld it to make sure that it cuts correctly. So I'll highlight everything, right click, and hit weld. And just so you can see it in color, so it's easier to view. Now because I will be cutting this in HTV, I will want to mirror the image. So I'm going to highlight it, right click, and hit flip horizontally. Put that where I would like it on my mat, and go ahead and hit send. And I always just like to make sure my cut lines are on, so I always hit cut. And then you'll want to go to your material and make sure that you put the appropriate material. I'm going to be using a glitter heat transfer vinyl, so that's what mine is on, and we'll hit send and finish that up.
So our HTV has been cut through our Silhouette machine. We need to weed this next. Pro tip for HTV, chalk will show up your cut lines. So that's super helpful. I'm actually going to cut across this top and save this for like circles or stars or something. I'm just going to take my pick. And I always like to start in a corner and pull back. And because I use the chalk, I can see everywhere that I need to pull out. And voila. So we're in my garage and the husband's getting Christmas gifts, so sorry if you hear any echoing or him up in there. So I have the HTV on the bag. It's on the sticky transfer tape. That's what's holding it there right now. So we're going to put it in my heat press, which is set at 315 degrees Fahrenheit. Some things with bags like this, you are going to have issues because of the leather here, the stitching at the bottom. It's all going to be bulky and hard for it to get a good press. If you can, get yourself a pressing pillow. My camera's moving. Get yourself a pressing pillow. If you can't get a pressing pillow, you can fold a bath towel and put that in your bag. So I'm going to move the camera over to the heat press so you can see how I'm going to do this. So I've set this up so the leather part is actually sticking out from the press, so it's not gonna have any issue with that. My main issue is gonna be these corner pieces down here. So I am going to be pressing my pillow into here. And I'm laying that right underneath the HTV to just kind of lift that up a little. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my press down. And I'm not gonna be able to lock it because of those corner pieces on the end, so I'm just kind of holding it as best I can with as much pressure as I can. So I did the first one. I'm gonna do the second one. I'm gonna add my Teflon sheet this time. I wanted to make sure that got full heat. I'm just gonna hold it down again. And I'm doing 20-second intervals on my. So I'm gonna move the Teflon. I'm gonna peel off the transfer tape. And it peeled off without issue. But again, because of the corners and it being thick, and I don't know how well of a press it got because I could not pull it down all the way, I'm gonna do a third and final press just to make sure it's all there without that transfer tape. Again, putting down my Teflon just to make sure we don't have any problems, and holding it down for another 20 seconds. And there it is on the bag. Let's go inside and get a better look. And there's the bag. How pretty is that? Again, the bag was $7 at Target. I just used some HTV I already had, so let's say less than 10 bucks for a Christmas gift. Super awesome. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment down below. I do try to get to those as quickly as I can. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my page. If you hit the bell at the top of the page, you'll get notifications anytime I post new videos. And make sure you give this a thumbs up and share it if you want. That always helps me out. Until next time, guys, happy crafting!